Hello and welcome to Warhammer Survivors. Yes, this is indeed basically Vampire Survivors, but in a Warhammer universe setting. And you could play in both universes, in actual fact. If I go and click here, you could see we could play in Warhammer 40k, or we can go to the Warhammer Fantasy, which is obviously the Age of Sigmar. So we'll start with 40k, why not? You know, start with that, and we'll take a look and see exactly what's going on here. So obviously, as you see, you're going to get gold every single time you go in there and do some damage, and then you're obviously going to be able to increase your stats. If you want to check it out, by the way, there is a link in the description. This is indeed made in collaboration with the developers of Vampire Survivors themselves, so just bear that in mind. And otherwise, as you can see right here, we have Malum Kado, which I believe he is actually the main character from Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, I believe. So that's another game that actually came out with, from this publisher, I believe. So anyway, as you can see, we also have this guy, and indeed, we can unlock him. Hopefully, we can unlock him when we go in, and we'll see what we can do. We're going to be fighting against Tyranids, I think. Yes, a whole bunch of Tyranids. Let's see if I can actually do this, because I've not had very good luck playing our Mr. Space Marine here. I haven't had a good time playing as him in comparison to playing as the Warhammer Fantasy fellow. I don't know why, but I apparently did a lot better with that fellow. I'm not entirely sure, so I guess we'll just see. Let's see what I can do here. Obviously, we've got a chainsword at the moment, and the chainsword is attacking from the horizontal at the moment. And here we go. Let's see. Let's take some Nuln Oil. Why not? Let's take some Nuln Oil. Obviously, that is from Warhammer Fantasy. And we're just going to drop some of this oil on them. And we're just going to see how we do here. I'm going to just try to... There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's fire one more projectile with our chainsaw. That's going to obviously now be attacking in both directions. If you're obviously very, very good at this game, then what you can actually do is you can make it attack the same direction with both projectiles, but you've got to just turn at the right moment. It's very, very important that you turn at the right moment there. Anyway, let's see if we can just get to level 4. I'd like to get this experience over here. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, so let's go and fire one more projectile. Why not? Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our way over to this area here. There's a Tyranid. Yes, we need to be a little bit careful of that guy. I believe... Isn't that a Tyrant? I'm actually not entirely sure if that's a Tyrant, but maybe it is. Okay, so yeah, otherwise we are going to be very cautious here. We're going to be very, very cautious here. I do want to try and rescue that guy, if at all possible, because rescuing him actually adds him to your party. So you have an additional fellow that is helping you to attack the Tyranids in real time. So it's not just a guy that you unlock or anything like that. No, no, no. He is actually there with you in the level, and he will use his own weapon to attack at the same time. So that really makes a huge difference. Wow, I'm actually really surprised I took so much damage from that guy. Okay. I think the charging mechanic that guy has is really, really difficult to really deal with. I should probably get the bolt gun, all things considered, but yeah, let's actually just be a little bit careful here. As soon as... There we go. If I can just knock him back a little bit, that's all I really need to do, but I think we might have an issue here. I think I might just end up dying straight up, because these guys are very, very dangerous, as you can see. Oh, nice. We actually eliminated that guy. Nice. We can open this up. Get a nice little upgrade. Nice little chainsword upgrade right there. And yeah, we're getting some nice damage from that. Okay, let me just try and, get myself leveled up. Okay. Reduces damage taken? Sure. Okay, let's take some reduced damage taken right there. I'm not sure how much that's really going to do, to be honest, because we don't have that much HP to begin with. So, yeah. Generally, you probably want to take those retaliation perks a little bit earlier on in the run. That's probably going to be the thing that will really help you. I have a bad feeling about this, to be honest. I really, really do. Anyway, let's try and see if we can make it all the way to the guy and rescue him. Wow, alright, so we just got a massive jackpot right there and got a huge amount of upgrades for our chainsword. And yeah, you can probably guess, I actually died on that previous run. Yeah, I did actually die on that because it was just insane. I just couldn't do anything about it. I got to the guy and it just wasn't good enough. What is this? Oh, nice power-up. Okay, did not expect to get a power-up right here. Okay, that's not actually that useful for me right now, surprisingly enough. It would have been very nice to get that beforehand, but yes, that is probably not going to help me that much. But as you can see, we are now absolutely destroying everything with our chainsword here. I'm actually thinking, shall we go for the gauntlet that raises our inflicted damage? Yes, I think we should probably do that. I have no idea about the evolutions, by the way. I found out one evolution in the Warhammer Fantasy universe characters, but I'm not going to have the same kind of thing going on here as far as I can tell, because we're not getting the plasma pistol. There was a plasma pistol available in the other universe, not in this one. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll be kind of lucky here. We're getting some nice experience from these. Okay, so let's have a look here. Yeah, I don't really want the dice, if at all possible. So I think we're going to go for the tape measure. That's going to increase the size of our attack. And I'm going a little bit too hard on the chainsword here. I mean, it's not my intention, to be honest. It's really not my intention, because I was kind of hoping to get a little bit from the bolt gun as well, because we do have this other item here, which is a basically a projectile multiplier thing, so it gives you more projectiles, which I am very much looking forward to hopefully utilizing if I can get my hands on other weapon types. But as I said, we're getting a little bit unlucky in that regard. Let's see if we can do something about this, though. And we are going to slowly make our way over. Okay, yeah, as you can see, we do get the bolt gun, so let's do that. That is going to fire explosive rounds ahead of me right here. Obviously, unfortunately, it doesn't really help me in the back or anything, but we are able to shoot pretty nice amounts of projectiles from the front now, so that is going to clear things out very, very nicely for us. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're getting a pretty nice amount of gold right there, too. Okay, come on. Let's actually make our way down here. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage from these random hits. But, yeah, that's also something that for some reason we're not getting with this character. Health regen. Yes, health regen. I had a lot of health regen with my previous Warhammer Fantasy character, but with this one, not so much. For some reason, we're not getting any health regen power-ups or perks. So it's kind of bad. Yes, it's kind of bad. So I guess we'll see how it goes, but generally we are going to have some issues, I think. Yes, we've got these explosive guys now as well. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so yeah, hello, there's the tyrant. Okay, let's be a little bit careful. Don't die. Wow, we killed that tyrant instantly, basically. Wow, that is very, very fast. Okay, let's try and open this up. Give me something nice. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got very good upgrades right there. Let's try to get my bolt gun. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at the bolt gun. Oh, it's just firing so many projectiles right now. Okay, so the question is, can I actually kill off all of these and rescue the guy? If I can kill off all of these and rescue him, I think we'll have a really good chance of achieving victory here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not in... there we go, we got him. Thank you for the rescue. Alright, there we go. And he is now joining us. Perfect. Look at that. He's going to join us, and now he's actually doing damage. As you can see, he's now actually shooting at enemies. And I believe we can now get his upgrade at the same time. We can actually get his upgrade along with us. And that is going to help us out, or at least hopefully help us out. Okay, size of attack or this. I guess we'll go for the gauntlet. Why not? We are getting a lot of gold though. That's really, really nice. I'd like to get some HP if at all possible. Ah, there's HP down there. This thing right here. This is Bugman's Brew or Bugman's Bounty or something like that, and you can get that, and that gets you additional HP regeneration. And we need that. We need that really, really badly. So I'm going to be making my way down there as soon as possible. Oh, nice. Oh, we actually got this. That's great. There's a healing pack for you. That's very nice. Okay. Yeah, we might actually be okay now. We might actually be okay. Maybe I don't even need to rush down there that super, super fast. I do need to kill this thing, though. There we go. Massive damage from the chainsaw, though. Massive damage from that. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Okay, that is pretty amazing. Okay, we got... What did we just get right there? Eviscerator chainsaw. The evolved chainsaw. Brutal horizontal slash attack that inflicts bleeding. Okay, that's actually amazing. I didn't even know that I had something that actually allowed me to evolve that. I didn't even know I had a synergy on that. But there you go. Apparently I did. Let's get another bolt gun projectile. Yeah, now the chainsaw is absolutely going crazy. That is really, really nice. Okay, let me see where it is. Okay, we've got to go a little bit down to the right here. But at least... Oh, look, we've got 2 guys now. Oh, okay. How do we get 2 guys now? I have no idea. I thought it was just 1 guy. Okay, maybe I didn't realize what actually happened right there. But yeah, okay, well, whatever the case, we are absolutely murdering everything in sight. And I think that we just need to go down here. We should be able to get... Oh, there's another one of these guys. Let's try to do some damage. There we go. He's going to be dead in a minute. And let's try to get... Should we get Null Oil? I guess we should probably get Null Oil now because we are getting a significant amount of projectile increases. So why not? Let's see what we can get here. We're obviously going to get the bolt gun, the final upgrade there. And then we can hopefully... It seems like we might be okay. I'm having a bit of a problem with vertical damage. We're not getting a huge amount of that. So we might have some issues with it, potentially. Let's have a look where it is. Okay, it's basically just straight down from where we currently are. But yeah, vertical damage is a bit of a problem for us right now. As you can see, we're actually taking damage whenever we move downward. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. There's now 3 of him. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, we've now got this. Technically, you don't really want to pick this up right now. Technically, you want to finish your build, whatever your build is going to be. And then you want to start picking up all this extracurricular stuff on the map. But, you know, I'm just going to pick it up now. Because I feel like I kind of need the health regen. And it would be quite nice to... maybe get a little bit of upgrades on that. I'm actually just going to get the bolt gun though, because the next boss that dies is going to drop a chest, and we might be able to evolve the bolt gun. If we can evolve the bolt gun, it's going to be crazy good. I mean, maybe we can. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're getting some nice damage though. And I think what I really want to do now is probably make my way back, right? Yeah, probably go all the way to the left side. Let's get Null Oil. It's going to get me more projectiles. And I think... let's actually go over here, shall we? Should we? Yeah, we should probably go over there. I don't even know what that is. What is that green vortex thing? I don't know what that is. I should probably check it out. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, we're getting one of these now. Alright, yeah, we're going to have a bit of a problem with this. Okay, there we go. Nice, never mind. I was like, oh, yes, we're going to have a bit of a problem. No, we're not, apparently. Heavy bolter, evolved bolt gun. Yep, there we go. Thank you very much. So now we have a heavy bolter. Now we are going to absolutely destroy everything in sight, as you can quite clearly tell. Absolutely destroying everything. And let's get size of attacks. There we go. Wow. Yeah, we've actually gone pretty crazy here. I wouldn't mind getting Null Oil leveled up as well. Yeah, let's try and get that leveled up as much as possible so we can actually get an evolution or something like that with it. Would be pretty fantastic if we could. Thing is, I don't even need to really pick up all this experience because there is a magnet power-up very, very close by, so that might make more sense for me to just go for that. But, well, I'm just going to try to pick up as much as I possibly can while I'm here, and then we'll go over there and see what we can do. Because obviously there are some moments where you're just like, no, I can't pick up any experience because there's enemies, and all the enemies are around you, and you don't really have the opportunity to do so. But in this case, I do, so I might as well just take advantage of it, right? Yeah, but as soon as we got the heavy bolter in our hands, it's absolutely amazing. Look at the amount of damage we're doing. Just immediately killing everything in sight. And if we can just continue that, I'll be pretty happy. We got some red experience. There we go. Get that. Thank you very much. That's going to get me some nice increases there. Going to get some more HP regen. Might as well. And then we can make our way back over here. There we are. Nice. Another one. There we go. Okay, well, I don't even know what to go for here, really. I guess the tape measure, let's go for null oil, tape measure. We can get another Bugman's Tankard if we want to, or reduce weapon reload time. We could reduce weapon reload time, but I'm not entirely sure if I guess that it's not really necessary, is it? It feels like it's not really necessary for us. So, should I just do it? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Why not? What about projectile speed? Don't really need projectile speed. What about moving faster? Do we need moving faster? No, not really. So let's go for the glue, I guess. We're going to reduce damage taken, and we are now actually kind of good. We're kind of okay in regards to our loadout this time around. So things are going to go slightly better than last time. Let's increase my damage, my basic damage. Size of all attacks, increase that as well. Thank you very much. And I wouldn't mind a boss. I wouldn't mind a boss, actually, so that we can get ourselves, get our hands on a chest. That would be pretty nice. Let's go for Bandolier once again. And wow, there's so much experience over here. It's absolutely immense. Ah, here we go. Hello. There is actually something coming. Yep, let's just try and destroy this. This thing is literally just going to get absolutely obliterated. Yep, there you go. Boom. Alright, so I think I have... Don't I have enough? Oh, I apparently don't. I apparently don't have enough upgrades with the null oil to be able to get that evolved, or I just don't have the passive that is required for it. What is this thing right here? Is that healing? I don't know what I just picked up. I just picked up something. What is this? What is that? Is that the glue? That's the glue. So what did I just pick up? Because, oh, I must have picked up a power-up. Oh, yeah, it's a power-up of some kind. It's like, yeah, it's like infinite cooldown things. So basically just instant death for everything that comes nearby. Okay, yeah, so that's absolutely fine. Let me actually go straight south to the wonderful green portal that we see down here. I'd like to see what it is. I'd like to check it out. Maybe it's something really, really cool. Maybe it's going to give me something, you know, a nice little power-up or two. There it is. Okay, yeah, wow, that boss just literally died instantaneously. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we got more of the Bugman's Bounty. Bugman's Tankard, even. Not Bounty. Why do I keep thinking it's the Bounty? Okay, so that thing just came down, and it didn't really do anything. Okay, well... I actually have no idea what that was for. Alright, well that's fine. Let's go and reduce our reload time. Even though my heavy bolter doesn't seem to actually need reload at all. So me actually going for that, maybe not the best idea, but it does help us with pretty much every other weapon we have. Let me see where I want to go here. We want to go this way. And I'm obviously going to... take note of when there's a boss, because that's obviously going to help us out. Did we actually get a full upgrade on this? Yeah, null oil is completely full, so the question is, do I need another passive? Do I need a different passive to be able to make that work? I thought the area thing would actually work, but apparently not. We could go for dice here if we want to. I don't really like the dice that much, to be honest, because the dice basically just gets rolled onto the screen and then... well, it explodes, and that's pretty much it. So, it looks as though that might actually be the only other item, or shall we say weapon, that I can get with the Warhammer 40k character at the moment. Because obviously you need to play both different universes to get different unlocks, right? So that's basically how that works. Let me see what's actually going on here. Okay, yeah, so if I go over here, there should be another thing that I can pick up. Ah, there it is. Okay, what is that? Okay, I just picked up just a grenade of some kind, and I think it... did it kill everything on the screen or something like that? I have no idea, but yeah, it was just a grenade. Didn't really do much for me, if I'm honest. There we go. Yep, I'm forced into taking the dice now, unfortunately, but there you go. And indeed, I think... oh, yeah, what's that thing over there? I'm going to go and pick that up. There's the dice coming onto the screen, by the way. And there it is. Increase the duration of weapon effects. Okay, yeah, sure. Fine, I'll take it. Increase the duration of weapon effects. That might actually be the thing that I need to evolve the null oil. Because the null oil obviously is all about duration. It's all about staying on the field as long as possible, inflicting as much damage as possible in that time. So if we can get that, I would be very, very pleased. Let's see if we can actually do it. Wow, kill that guy instantaneously. That's pretty crazy. Okay, all effects last 10% longer. Yep, sure, give me that. And we're now at level 40. Not too bad, if I say so myself. I got to say, as I said, I did have problems. I had problems dealing with the Warhammer 40k universe in comparison to the Warhammer Fantasy. I feel like Warhammer Fantasy is slightly easier. Because the enemies, they don't do the same things. You know, the Warhammer Fantasy Tyranids, they're going to charge you. They're going to charge you, and they're going to do a lot of damage. As you saw before we had the cutaway, it absolutely massacred me. The Tyrant just completely destroyed my HP very, very quickly there. And it made a huge difference. Made a huge difference. And Warhammer Fantasy doesn't have those. So it's a lot easier, you know, it's a lot easier for us to deal with that. Now I'm going to go over here, see if we can get this, whatever the hell this is, because this is obviously going to be green quest of some kind, and we'll see. Can I destroy this? Yes, I can. Very nice. Okay, let's see if this actually gives me the upgrade. It does. Nice. There you go. So it is actually the other thing. It is the duration. Damaging zones follow you and slow enemies. Wow, okay. They follow me and slow enemies. Okay, that's actually insane. As you can see, look at the black pools on the floor here. Obviously, they're going to be inflicting damage at the same time. This is crazy. I can't even level up that much. Look at my experience gain right now. I'm walking into experience every single time. The only thing that really leveled me up there was a red skull. Yeah, let's actually just do this. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we are now level 54. A red skull gem that we just picked up. That was the only thing that really made a huge difference, as you can see right there. It literally it just basically instantly levels us up as soon as we find one of those. Now, where is the quest? Because technically I have to survive, I assume, until 20 minutes. I'm assuming that is the goal here. And at the moment, we are looking absolutely unstoppable. Because we have all evolved weapons, apart from the dice. I actually don't know what kind of evolution it would require. I just picked up something. I just picked up some dice for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I picked that up. Oh, hello. There's a boss here. He's going to die very quick. Yep. He's going to die very quickly, and he's already dead. Okay, there we go. We're going to get that. Now, the question is, did I already... Yeah, the dice is already leveled up, so... Yeah, I am not sure what we would need to be able to evolve that. If there is anything. I mean, I think I picked up everything, didn't I? Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of things still on the map here, as you can see. Okay, so I'm actually thinking that I'll go over to the... Should I go over to the magnet? I don't think that's even necessary, to be honest. It's probably not necessary, but I wouldn't mind getting the Sabatons. I think I'm going to get the Sabatons before I get the magnet. Yes, that sounds like a good idea, because what we'll be able to do then is just maximum power level the Sabatons extremely fast. Right? Yeah, I think that sounds good. I think we'll do that. There are a bunch of other power-ups on the map as well that we could potentially pick up that would be very, very useful. But I'm not doing that right now, for unknown reasons. Just purely because it takes way too long, I guess, because we don't have that much movement speed. But maybe we can get some more movement speed with the Sabatons, and that would actually help us. If it's actually even those things. It might not even be those things, to be honest. So I guess we'll find out in just a second. Wow, these guys are actually taking quite some time to kill now, by the way, so... they might be... slightly difficult. There we go. Okay, yes. So there we are. Now we have this. So we could go up there and we could go up there, but I don't think that's worth it for me, for the time expenditure right now. So we're just going to do the standard thing and just go over to the magnet and pick that up. We're going to be gaining a huge amount of experience doing that. Ooh, yeah, these guys are really, really dangerous now. They have a lot of HP. I'm quite surprised that we are having such a hard time dealing with them, but they are, in fact, extremely slow. So, obviously, that makes a big difference, right? You know, if they're slow, then we don't really have to worry about them chomping on our faces. Wow, there's a big boss there as well. Okay, let's just loot this. It's going to get me loads of experience. There we go. And we're going to be able to hopefully power level our Sabatons really, really fast. There we go. We did it. And then, wow, look at this. Massive amounts of coins. And I think we can probably destroy... Oh, there's another magnet down there. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually insane that we found that as well. And look at this. We're getting another jackpot. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm not wanting to actually pick up this magnet right now, so we are just going to move on. As you can see, I'm moving so much faster with the Sabatons, 50% faster, I believe. So that's obviously going to make a huge difference. Hopefully we'll be able to make it over to the quest before the 20-minute timer. Hopefully we will. I mean, we're absolutely slaughtering everything again because the larger health enemies have now been replaced by the little ones, so we don't have to be as concerned. And I'm actually wondering what this is going to be. I have no idea because I've obviously already rescued this guy, right? I've already rescued the other character that you can indeed play as. And let's just kill this boss real quick. The amount of damage that we're dealing is just so insane. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the dice evolution is, but yeah, as I said, yeah, we probably need to pick up something else on the map, and I don't really want to run over to all those other power-ups. I wouldn't mind if I didn't have a quest to do, but as I said, we've got less than 2 minutes, so it's probably a good idea that we make our way over here and see what it is. I'd like to experience everything that the level has to offer, of course. Where is it? There it is. What is this? Grants access to the Warhammer 40k Armory menu. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's it. That's what that was for. It was a meta progression increasing whatever thing. So that's obviously very nice. And now we've got this... What is this? I think that's an experience increase. I think that's the experience increasing thing. Down in the bottom left here, the blue star looking thing. I think that provides us with 8% additional experience every single power-up. Ooh, yeah, we're going to have some issues now. As you can see, we are now having some big issues because these guys are massive. And they are having a lot of HP. And there's even a boss here at the same time. Of course there is. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Very good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's try to restore some HP here this time around. Let's try to go over here. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. Yep. Trying to just muscle your way through is not really a good idea. That's not really the best course of action. What is that thing otherwise? Because I already know that thing, the blue star thing, is experience. So I'm actually wondering what the other thing is. Can we actually even make it down there? I mean, I've only got 20 seconds, if it actually stops at 20 minutes, which I think it probably does. But, let's have a look. If I can maybe make it there in time. I need to go a bit to the right. 4 seconds? No way, right? Oh, no. Maybe it's longer than 20 seconds, really? Okay, it's longer than 20 seconds. Who would have known? Alright, increase wounds by 20. Okay, that's obviously, HP. You didn't know about Warhammer? I mean, you'd probably know about Warhammer if you're watching this, but there you go. That is your HP increasing thing, and maybe that's gonna be the dice thing that will get us the evolution. It would be quite nice if we could get our hands on that, wouldn't it? There's also a grenade down there. Obviously, the grenade, I feel like didn't really do that much, but maybe it does something that I'm unaware of. And there's a lot of explosives. So is it 30 minutes, actually? Is it 30 minutes that we have to survive? I guess it is. Alright, well, I think 20 minutes would be kind of nice, but who am I to say? Okay, wait a minute. Let me go over here. Nice. There it is. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we've got 8% additional experience, and obviously every single time we level up, we are going to be gaining additional upgrades now. There we go. Max health increase. Let's go for the max health increase. Actually, the experience gain would probably be the way to go, to be honest, because we're picking up so much experience right now. It would probably be making a lot more sense for me to go for experience. Oh, I just ran into the boss. Oh, dearie me. Alright, well, there you go. I literally ran into the boss by mistake, but that's okay, because look at what we did. We did so much stuff. We literally did so much stuff, and yeah, this is pretty crazy. So much so that look at how much damage we were able to do. The heavy bolter did the most damage. Wow, I'm actually very surprised that it did. But yeah, it did the most damage by a significant margin. And indeed, now we can level up massively here. We can level up so massively. We can get more coins, we can get more experience gain, get more of this, get more attacks. Yeah, because firing one more projectile with all attacks, that's definitely going to make a huge difference. And then we can also reduce our maximum damage taken. We can increase the damage that we're doing. We can actually restore our HP generally. And projectiles move faster. We could do maybe more coins, I guess. We could do more coins. We could also increase our enemies' health, frequency, quantity, etc., etc. if you are really good. But there you go. You've experienced just a fraction of the full Warhammer Survivors experience. More legendary champions, besieged battlegrounds, and endless swarms of enemies await you in the final game. And indeed, you can add it to your Steam wishlist if you so desire. So, yeah, you can do that through the link in the description. Otherwise, as you can see right here, we can now buy this guy. And as you see, gains +1 redeployment every 15 levels. Maximum 3. Starting weapon gains followers as it levels. I actually have no idea what that means. That sounds very cool. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we have a look at the new character that we just unlocked? Obviously, there's going to be a whole bunch of characters eventually. What is he actually doing? Is he this bad? I'm actually not entirely sure. Okay, there we go. He actually shot these guys. Can we... Oh wow. Yeah, this is hard. Okay, yeah, this is actually quite tricky because it only does damage to like two enemies at once. Okay. There we go, got it. Okay, what's this? Whirlwind battery rains missiles down on random enemies. Okay, that sounds fun. Let's do that. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you. Alright, that's definitely going to help me a great deal. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, the problem with this is that it's random. Yeah, it's random, so it's going to be very difficult for me to level up in the meantime. There we go. Alright, so what's this? Power Fist. Ah, yes. So this is exactly what I was talking about before. Once you get additional characters unlocked, you can actually then add these characters with their own abilities back into your squad, and then you can have them running around following you every single time. So I think that that's actually super cool. Chainsword, I don't really like the chainsword that much. Let's go for the Power Fist. Why not? Sounds pretty fun. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. There's the Power Fist coming in, as you saw. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I actually quite like that. We could go for Magnet as well now if we wanted to. Let's go for Magnet. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I actually like the Magnet power-up basically every single time I play any kind of Survivor game. Just because I really hate missing experience. Is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, obviously as you can see here, basically the same thing that we have to do now, but we are just slightly more powerful than we were beforehand. And indeed, we have access to more and more goodies. And we can hopefully destroy... Yeah, as you can see right there. Hopefully we can destroy this guy relatively easily. We're using a las gun right now. It might be kind of nice for us to get an upgrade on that thing, to be honest. Yeah, let's probably do that. Yep, let's get the las gun upgrade. There we go. And maybe we can do... Yeah, nice. We actually killed him. Great. Okay, fantastic. Okay, couldn't get me a jackpot or anything like that, but that's all right. That's okay. So, yeah, there's that. I'm going to quit here because what I'm going to do... play for a total of 30 minutes. There we go. We unlocked the Chaos Sigil, but that's obviously nice. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch over to the Warhammer Fantasy universe just so you can get an idea what this is all about. As you can see, I've already spec'd into a whole bunch of order, so I just pick up things a lot easier. And you can see here we have two different characters. We got these guys. One has more movement speed and range, and the other has sustain. Yeah. But yeah, in my opinion, this guy's really cool. I like this guy quite a great deal because he's, I think, a bright wizard. I actually don't know if he's a bright wizard or not, but he's using fire spells, and I think that they are very satisfying. Let's just say that. They're very satisfying, so it makes a huge difference. Otherwise, let's just see what happens here with him. His attack is kind of random, as you can quite clearly tell. Yeah, it's kind of random. So, as I showed you with the other guy, the Militarum guy, the Astra Militarum guy, I think he is. This one is going to be maybe a little bit dangerous for us. But yeah, as you can see here, we now have the ability to do this. Look at this. Slow but powerful cuts through swathes of enemies. Let's do that. And then we've got this guy, the other character that you initially start with. He is now joining you. And as you can see, he's going to be basically your bodyguard, pretty much, which is very, very fun. Okay, fire one more projectile with this. Sounds fun. Why not? There we go. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice. And then we'll hopefully go for some more fire as well as we go here, because we want to try to inflict as much flame damage as possible. Chaos Sigil increases enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. We shouldn't do it, by the way. We shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it because it's fun. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to even survive doing that. It's probably not the best idea, but, you know, as I said, it's fun. So we'll try it out. Ah, what's this? Hello there. Ah, that's a, what is it, Plague Priest or something? I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Warhammer Fantasy. Not as familiar, at least. Okay, so let's actually do size of attack. Why not? The fact that this is so random is very, very dangerous, because obviously your main attack, you generally want to be attacking things relatively close to you. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of dangerous. That's the reason why you need this guy being your bodyguard slightly, because that's really going to make a huge difference to you. There we go, nice. Okay, so we can... Ooh. Alright, let's go for some experience. Why not? Let's go for some more experience there. Generally, I would have gone for a HP regen. I feel like HP regen would probably be more useful, but I think leveling up, at least early on, you probably want to try to get as much of a benefit as possible. At least that's what I think. These guys can't actually die as well, by the way. As far as I can tell, your bodyguards can't actually die or anything like that, so I very much appreciate that. Because I was a little bit worried about that when I initially gained this guy, when I rescued him beforehand, in my first run or whatever it was. And generally, I was wanting to keep him alive, but it wasn't necessary. Yeah, it wasn't necessary. So what we're going to do is... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is actually pretty crazy. Okay, yeah, let's just increase the base damage of our Grand Blade there. I'm taking way too much damage as well, by the way. Probably don't want to do that. Yeah, there it is. There's the game over. And I wasn't really trying that much, to be honest. But yeah, we did actually have a very, very nice amount of different choices to get there. So yeah, anyway, so I've shown you exactly what the game is all about. Obviously, you already know if you like this kind of gameplay from other Survivor likes. And yeah, if you want to check it out, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.